Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, April 18th, and I'm just getting ready to go see my nutritionist at 10, and then at 1 o'clock I see my new therapist. So I'm really excited about it. I'm a little anxious about it. Just first impressions and all that. I'm in my car today because I thought it'd be fun to do a car video. So I don't really mind talking in the car. There aren't really a lot of people around to stare at me. So, yeah, things are going good. I wanted to show you, with the new therapist, she's super organized. She gave me a whole packet of paperwork. So, I wanted to read you. She has a little form to fill out kind of what, our expectations are. So, I thought I'd read you what I wrote. So, number 1, what are the main concerns or issues that bring you to therapy at this time? So I wrote binge eating, food addiction, morbid obesity, holding my feelings inside. So stuffing them down. And I've been doing that for years, and that's a big issue that I still deal with. Number 2, what have you done in the past in a similar situation that you found helpful? So I went to Rosewood Ranch from August 2011 to October 2011. And then I worked with an eating disorder specialist here in Eugene for about a year. And so when I got back from treatment in October, she left. So then I started working with a different therapist for about 6 months. And then now I'm going to this therapist. What have you tried? So number 3, what have you tried in the past that did not work? So I wrote diets, restricting, and punishing myself. As far as punishing myself, I'm not really talking about physically, unless you want to think that eating so much to put on weight is a punishment, I suppose. But I don't think it was intentional. I'm more talking about self-talk and kind of emotionally beating myself up with words. Restricting is when I try to eat just, carrot sticks and try and will myself to not eat the bad things. And then that never works. So, number 4 was who referred you? How did you find my name? So, I don't have to tell you guys about that. Number 5, what are the main goals you want to accomplish by coming to therapy? So I wrote, get my feelings out, gain self-confidence, get solid tools for use against binge eating, discover new things about myself. Number 6, what is it that you most want from a therapist? So I wrote compassion, feedback, and a little reality check now and then. What I mean by reality check is sometimes I can get so ahead of myself in my thoughts and kind of just go on a tangent on myself, and sometimes I just need to get out of my head. And sometimes I need a reality check of someone saying, look, you're here in this moment. You don't have to worry about the future. Just kind of like bringing me back to where am I at in this moment. And we did a lot of that in the treatment center. So check the qualities you seek in a therapist. I pretty much checked them all. Understands my feelings. Yes. Teaches me skills to better cope. Helps me to understand my problems. Encourages me. Helps me have better self-esteem. Gives me assignments to work on. And helps me make good decisions. The one I didn't really check off was just listens to me without being directive. I like someone to listen to me, but I do like feedback. How often would you like to meet, and how long do you expect to come for therapy? So I put once a week. When I'm really struggling, I like to see someone twice a week, but I'm not sure. I don't really think I'll need that at this point. If I start to struggle, then maybe 2 times a week. And then for how long, I put a year or 2. Ideally with therapy, you start out, 1 to 2 times a week, and then it goes to once every other week. And then, once every couple weeks and you know, more spaced out. So, but I feel like I'm kind of far off from that, especially with surgery coming up. And, you know, I know that's going to bring up a lot of emotions. And so I'm committed. And then, is there anyone else you'd like to participate with you in therapy? So, you know, my family, I think, would be the most important to participate with me. And other than that, you know, I don't have a boyfriend or anything. So, yeah. And then, you know, the rest of it are just kind of policies and insurance stuff. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to meet her and see how it goes. Let's see, what else is new? For breakfast this morning, I had 2 hard-boiled eggs, a kiwi, and 2 rice cakes, and a yogurt. So that's back to my meal plan, which is the 2 proteins, 2 carbohydrates, a fruit, and a dairy, which was the yogurt. So, yeah, it feels really good. And I did bring my lunch today. I'm going to be out and about. I live a little bit out in the country, so I don't usually go back home in between appointments. So I brought my lunch to eat while I'm out and about, which normally I would just eat at a restaurant, you know, here locally. So that feels good. And I did bring because I'll have about 2 hours in between my appointments. So I figure I'll probably either go to the bookstore, or I can go to the library, which is downtown, or I might just hang out in my car. And I did bring my binder for my bariatric surgery. And so this gives a lot of information, So the tabs say like welcome, preparing for the hospital, your hospital stay, leaving and discharge, after your stay, medications, self-care, resources, and financial information. So I got this last week and I haven't really read through it too much yet. So I will probably read through that as well. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I hope everybody's doing great, and I'm going to still you know, keep showing my journey. And I've got a lot of really great emails lately of people that just want to talk. And so I just want to reiterate, I'm always here, and it helps me to talk about it as well, and to know that I'm not alone and you guys aren't alone, and you know, this is a valid thing. So anyway, talk to you soon. Bye.